Hey guys, welcome to the SimRacingPaddock. I'm William Marsh, and we are doing another Assetto Corsa test drive. Now, I know this is 2 in a row, but this is kind of for good reason. The new Bonus Pack 3 DLC just came out, and it includes a personal favorite piece of content for mine, which is my relatively local track, Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca, which, fun fact, it's actually going to be reverting to its original name of Laguna Seca next year. There's also 6 new cars that came with this pack, and one second, and that is, I think that's the Alfa Romeo Giulia, or Giulietta. I forget all the names, but let's take a look. I wonder, am I able to find them through tag? And is there one for the Dream Pack or the Bonus Pack 3? No, there is not. Okay. So let's take a look. And hello, Anthony and Andriuha. I apologize if I got your name wrong. So let's take a look. I know there's a new Alpha. It's the Alfa Romeo Giulietta QV Launch Edition, I think. Is that the new one? But yeah, so also I think the 33 Sordale is new. Or let me pull it up real quick, actually. Let me pull up an article. So Bonus Pack 3. Let's take a look and see actually what is new. So GT Planet. So we have the, okay, it's the Giulia QV. Thanks for that. Then the Alfa Romeo 33 Stradale, Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, that should be fun, and the Huracan Performante, the Maserati Quattroporte, which is the 4-door one. I see tons of those in my area. The Pagani Huayra BC, and the Maserati Alfieri concept car. I know I likely mispronounced a lot of those, but that is the new content. Also, Laguna Seca, as mentioned, is one of the top North American circuits. It's also the first US-based non-fictional circuit in Assetto Corsa. Finally, a little more American representation. So let's get going. I think to start off, let's try the Sesto Elemento. And we'll just mostly be driving around Laguna Seca. So don't expect too much. So where is it? Did they call it Laguna? Yes, they did. So they don't even have the Mazda Raceway in it. So let's get going. Fast track service, that's fine. And let's get going. Let's get to it, guys. Or wait, please verify video settings. Oh yeah, I was running in triples doing some testing earlier, so we got to go back to single. There we go. We're getting going. All right, Dejan. All right. Am I going to be doing today's SRS Porsche Cup at Road Atlanta? I'll give it a go. Last week, I missed out on the race because I had a circuit trip. So I had the GFI trip on my setup, which was frustrating. Hold on a sec. Need to adjust this up a bit. And this. The downside of adding stuff to a new configuration. Hold on. So you'll notice there are a couple new things on the chat screen, or on the stream. You'll notice there's a new ticker. So there's a chance I'm going to be getting an 80/20 based cockpit to review, which I'm excited for. The downside is, because I'm not in Europe, they don't supply seats. So I need to get my own seat. And there are a couple I'm looking at. I think there's a few from NRG that I like. They're about $200. So about $220, $230, $250 with shipping and stuff. So I'm going to be trying to raise a little bit of money for that seat. I'm going to be fronting the cost for the cockpit, which will likely be around $600, or no, it's going to be about $700 for the cockpit for the review. But it would be nice to have a little bit of help for the seat. I can put race tires on this car from the setup menu. Yeah, it's kind of fun though to test it out with the stock tires. However, I'm clipping a bit, so hold on a sec. Let me adjust the force feedback down a bit. So we're at 100% force feedback. Let's go to 80. See how that is. Touching on the clip bar, but yeah, Laguna Seca is a very interesting track. It is deceptively difficult because they're fast, wide, sweeping corners, which means that it is easy to overshoot. So looking at this, we can see the corners, they're very wide, they're very fast, but if you don't have a handle on it, you can easily overshoot. Hey Rachid, I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? It's interesting because this car has a lot of understeer in it. Alright, sounds good, Gaming Tech and Collectibles. I am currently using the Thrustmaster TSXW with the Sparco P310 Competition Mod Rim. Little lock up there. But yeah, you can see it's so deceptively fast. So easy to overshoot. And then the corkscrew. Right now, this makes me wish I was playing in VR. It's a 6-story drop, which I totally just missed. It's a mouthful. Do an assignment. Yeah, the new Assetto Corsa content. This is the first car and track I'm testing. I might need to adjust the brake gamma though. It feels like I'm locking a bit easy. So I might adjust the brake gamma after I get out of this car. So we'll do one more lap around with this car and then I think I'll jump to another. Yeah, just a little too much locking up. This is a kind of fun car though. The balance is definitely more towards the understeery side, which is common with road supercars. ABS is off. I usually keep it off, but I might need to turn it on with these pedals because I'm using the T3PA pedals, which usually when I'm using the Fanatic Club Sport pedals or the Husingfeld pedals, it's like, eh. Rossi and Stoner fight in MotoGP. This makes me think of Zanardi. The pass through the corkscrew. That was just insane. Think about if that was an F1 with track limits. You have to. That was an amazing pass, but you got to give the spot back. Woo woo. Hey, Jimmer, how's it going, man? Oh no, Jimmy's gonna hijack the live stream. I know it. You tried a DLC yet, man? So, let's see. What should be the next car we take for a spin? Let's go a little slower, but let's see. I'm gonna turn on ABS though, I think. Only the Alpha 33. You read my mind, man. That's what I was going to take. So let's see. Realism. And where's ABS? Factory. Let's just do that. I don't think this had factory. Two almost. I have a review on my channel, man. So I have a review. I have it over sitting on the seat of my other cockpit right now. But I enjoy it a lot. It's fun. It's definitely earlier technology. So, yeah, I enjoyed the Oculus Rift. There are some nitpicks I have a little bit, but yeah, all in all, I like it. Andriuha, yes, I have, and a couple of the Field VR guys are apparently located out of California, which is near me, or where I am in California, but they are kind of close to me. So they are talking about making sure I get to test it out. Ooh, the sound of the car, though. Woo! Oh, I love the sound of these classic cars. Woo! Oh, this is fun, guys. This is fun. Heel and towing. Little wide. And I know the Lamborghini says Elemento is like the pinnacle of hypercar, or maybe not pinnacle now with everything that's going on, but it's supposed to be like the $1 million supercar. But oh, this I think is more fun in my opinion. It is slower, but you get a better feel through the tires. Yeah! The slip. Oh, oh. Haha. Playing in the sand a bit. Throw the car around, be able to catch it with these old freaking tires. Not locking up if you just breathe on the brake. Woo-hoo! Dorifto! Drift fail. This is fun though, guys. This is fun. So, Jimmy, word on the street is it sounds like I might be getting the same cockpit as you. I'm not going to go for that same seat, though, because I saw a couple NRG seats that I kind of liked, and they should work fine with the Husingfeld. But yeah, guys, I should be reviewing the Husingfeld. It's the GT cockpit, so it's an 80/20 rig. That is custom made for stuff such as the Husingfeld pedals. It works with the Club Sport wheel, so yeah, I'm not getting the red trim, man. I'm going for the blue pill. I'm going for blue. You guys know blue's one of my favorite colors. You see it in the freaking logo. Oh, this car is so much fun, though. But yeah, I'm looking to get the blue bracket version. Little floaty. And I don't mean floaty in a bad way. I mean that it's starting to almost lift up and the steering gets light when air gets under the car, which is a trait with older cars. So I mean floaty in a good way. At speed. But oh, this is such a fun car. Woo-hoo-hoo. This one is definitely getting my seal of approval. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, oh, we caught that. Kind of. Come on, come on, come on. Let's. There we go. But guys, who would want to see a fight? Me against Jimmy. Who do you think would win? I mean a good way in terms of realism, HK. I mean in terms of realism. And Norbert Nordwand, thank you for subscribing. Thank you very much. Tyson Neal, I am driving the Alfa Romeo 33, which was just released today as part of the Bonus Pack 3 DLC. Ouch, Red. That hurts, man. That hurts. Jimmy, a lover, not a fighter. Hold on. I need to tighten the screw on this wheel. Okay, as much as I don't want to get out of this car, I think it's time to jump out. Oh, that's a fun car. Hold on. Screwdriver. I forgot to tighten the screw on this, so it's starting to get kind of loose. Yeah, Jimmy, he's got the open sim wheel. Didn't you get that from... Who'd you get it from? I forget who you got it from, but you have one. I'm kind of jealous. I've had a few people say they want to send me one, but they freaking haven't yet. Oh. Hold on. I know, exciting. Me tightening a screw. Okay. Should be a little better now. Okay, Sim Racing Bay, that's who you got yours from. One of the few I didn't hear back from, actually. Hold on a sec. So let's take a look. So someone was asking for the... which one? It was the Giulia QV. So let's take this for a spin. I said screw the screw, got rid of it on my old TX. Yeah, except without the screw, sometimes it does admittedly get loose. So we'll do a couple laps around this. Or no, isn't it the Giulia QV's the new one? From what I see, the Giulia QV's the new car. Oh, this is the Giulietta. My bad. Okay. Let's go back. Oh, Giulia Quadrifoglio. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, now it's loading. So that was confusing because one place I was reading said the QV, so this didn't say QV on it. That's what threw me off. Sorry, guys. So it uses H pattern. Yay. Oh, that's a cool shift indicator on the wheel. It's amazing to drive. I will enjoy. Okay. Oh, surprising amount of power in this. So let's see how it handles the corner. Not too bad. Have to be careful though, or else I do go wide. There we go. Okay. I think I prefer the 33 over the Giulia. But that doesn't mean this is a bad car. Woo. You like to drive any Ferrari BB series? What's the BB series? Traction control's off in this car, I think. Hold on. Yeah, traction control's definitely off. What's with the runoff in the corner? Should be straight to sand. In which corner? A classic Ferrari 70s. Those can be pretty fun. I really do like, say, the classic Ferrari F1 cars. Fast left to the corkscrew. As I'm driving this car more, I am enjoying it more. Once you get heat in the tires, it is definitely an enjoyable car. Dejan, I prefer Assetto Corsa in large. I think the physics are superior. The vehicle dynamics simulated, that is better in Assetto Corsa. I think that in terms of car variety and livery editor is definitely good for Gran Turismo Sport, but car variety Assetto Corsa trounces because there's actually open wheel cars in Assetto Corsa. I think just Assetto Corsa is largely better in most ways. Online might be slightly better in Gran Turismo due to it having more of a structure. Single player career mode, if you want to call it that, in both of them, I think is better in Gran Turismo. But for driving, having fun, doing online, or doing races and stuff, I think Assetto Corsa might be slightly better. So those are just some quick thoughts. Whoops. Totally wide there. Hey, AK, how's it going, man? Also, Assetto Corsa on PC has modding, so yeah. That's another big factor. Hold on. Need to tighten this a bit. There we go. So we've driven all the new Alfa Romeos. We've driven one of the Lamborghinis. Let's try out the new Pagani. That should be fun. So P for Pagani, the Huayra. Let's check out the liveries. That's pretty cool. Dark red carbon, blue carbon orange. That one looks pretty good, the default. With the number white carbon blue. Ooh, that looks pretty awesome. Let's try that out. Excuse me. We might do some more cars later, gaming tech and collectibles. The thing is, we're wanting to test out the new cars first. Let's listen to this sound. Not too shabby. Content manager, great front end. Allows you to select custom weather. I'll look into that. Oh, that's power. Oh, man. So tricky to get that power on the ground. You have to be careful going on the throttle. This thing will just oversteer on you. Whoa, whoa, whoa. This just has so much power. And with the gears on this, it's so weird because I don't think I'm even getting out of like third or fourth. Because here I'll maybe hit fourth, maybe fifth. Nope, I'm not gonna hit fifth. How's the adjustments to the T3 PAs gone after being on them a while? I still really prefer all the other pedals, but they're manageable. The gas pedal just feels way too light compared to what I'm used to. And I'm not a fan of driving with third person. We're sim guys here. But morbid curiosity is getting the best of me. Let's see. You have to mentally move your braking points forward. I like that there's the active arrow on the car. That's nice to see. You can see this car's very lively. I overshot that corner. So let's do one lap. For cars like this, it's auto clutch automatically because this is a paddle shift car. When I'm using an H pattern or say like most sequential, I will have auto clutch off. So weird driving with a wheel in this camera angle, guys. But the third-person camera works all right, so I can imagine someone on the go wants to do a little bit of Assetto Corsa. Maybe like on a gaming laptop, they could just fire it up, and maybe after tweaking the controls a bit, they could get it working decently with the gamepad. Thanks, Dejan. Oh. Little too much throttle there. I totally forgot about this camera angle too. So I'll do one more lap with the car. I'll do this angle. It's a little better for presenting. So we'll do one more lap. Yeah, I don't know what the power figure for this car is, but oh man, so much power to put down. Woo! Power! Yeah, people just love jinxing it, right, HK? Any updates on Field VR? I got an email update on it, but it was largely just updates with information we already knew. Like, the orders will likely be starting in February. They want to have some sim racers like myself test it out to show that, A, it's legit and whatnot. So, it'll be interesting. So, Sinister Racing, it's not that I like the seating position a little further back. This is a little better for presentation. So, for live streaming and things like that, this is a better camera angle for the person watching. So, I'm compromising my field of view and seating position a little bit in order to give you guys a better viewing experience while streaming. Whoop! So much freaking power. I mean, that's just nuts, a wheel spin in second gear. But yeah, usually when I'm more focused, I get better laps and whatnot. But for live streaming, it's just more relaxed fun. I mean, if I do the sim race, if I stream the sim racing system race, you'll see me a lot more focused. So let's go to Maserati. And the two new cars are the Maserati Alfieri and the Quattroporte GTS. Let's try out the Quattroporte first. See how that is. And there are tons of these cars in my area. There are just so many. I see like 5 or 6 a day, I guess. Yeah, so the power of the wheel is about 6 to 7 times the G27. So the Feel VR wheel, it's going to have an estimated torque figure of about 12 Newton meters. That's what they're saying. And that means the wheel, or the G27 is about 2. Oh, that's a nice sound. I wish it has a recliner so I could sleep in it. Hey, Billy, how's it going, man? So first we got Jimmy Broadbent, now we have Billy Strange. I guess different sim racing personalities are deciding to just drop in. Woo! This is a nice sounding car, all things considered. I always enjoy the sound of European V8s. Would love to drive this car in real life, though. Some of these, I think they're down to about like 30 grand US dollars. Some of the older Quattroportes. Yeah, I've heard 6.5 Newton meters to 7 for the Club Sport Wheel version 2. You can't have a relaxing drive with the sound engine so raw. I've had a few relaxing drives in Assetto Corsa. I guess sounds in the ear of the beholder, though, so I wonder if you could, say, do something like an active, I guess it's low-pass filter, set that a little bit, make the sound a little more soothing, I guess. Little understeery there. Let's see how this car slides. Apparently pretty well. It'll just slide you right off the track. Punch the accelerator. And the car just sticks. I thought I had traction control off. Hold on. Let's check. Could have sworn I had TC off. That's ABS. Let me check traction control real quick. Excuse me. Traction control is off, so yeah. But now let's switch to that concept car, the Maserati concept car. So M for Maserati. You'd turn off ABS 2. Yeah, I'd look into that, but I'm just still not used to these T3 PAs. I'll turn off, what the hey. We can kill a couple virtual tires. Manufacturers make the car softer and low RPMs and modes. Yep. So this is the Maserati Alfieri. Hey, Wheatley's, how's it going? Okay, that is an interesting dash. Whoa. Check out that tack. That's interesting. 4, 5, 6,000. Red line. Slideways! Oh! Hey, Victor, how's it going, man? Oh, that downshift. I'd love to see a race car version of this car because it has a good sound to it. It has some aggressive styling in the body. Hold on a sec. I'm actually going to take off my shoes. This is a new bonus pack. All the content that I am driving is free and available now. Including Laguna Seca, which I really like a lot as a track. So weird driving barefoot again. Yeah, going from a G27 to a TSPC, that is a big jump. Oh, I could just feel the rear tires touching that rumble strip. That's one of the nice things with the force feedback in Assetto Corsa. You can get a great idea on what the car's doing. And yes, I said free. F-R-E-E, free. Recommended budget cockpit in the US. I would say something like the GT Omega Art or Pro. I would have said the Semitic K2 cockpit, but I was doing research and shipping cost for the cockpit is almost as much as the cockpit itself. It costs about $300 to ship. Yes, Wheatleys, this is Laguna Seca. But yeah, I know a lot of people have been talking about the Semitic K2. I look into it, and yeah, it is. So it is reasonably priced for the cockpit itself, but to ship to America is about. It said like 300 euro. It is insane. But yeah, the GT Omega Art or the GT Omega Pro is pretty good. Will iRacing give any freebies? The closest to freebies is, I mean, if you're part of iRacing already, they have the Rallycross, 2 tracks, and 1 car for free. So that's a freebie they just gave out. Wii game, yeah, I did sleep. I slept for like 8 hours. But to be honest, I'm kind of pleasantly surprised in some ways with this GTR simulator cockpit. So I don't like the monitor stand. The monitor stand is, it places the monitors about 3 feet away from my face, which is no bueno, no bueno. So this cockpit, also, I would not recommend it for anything Fanatic or above. But for Thrustmaster and Logitech, it could be a decent beginner cockpit. RC RS1 for $48 shipping. Is it bad to be buying a G27 now? I'd say if you're buying a G27 for above $200, that's bad. If it's under $200, then it's a good deal. And in some ways, I'd recommend the G27 over the G29 or 920 if you're just doing PC racing. But guys, remember, I do have an affiliate program working with GT Omega right now. So if you use the code SRP GT Omega, all caps, then you get 5% off an order. £120 for G27, that's a good deal. Have I seen G27s on Amazon? Yeah, they tend to scalp on that because it's a discontinued product. Some people do have it in box because they took advantage of sales. And they just bought a surplus, and they're trying to make you pay through the nose because back in the day, the G27 was one of the best value sim wheels you could get. So yeah, that's why they want to scalp you on the Logitech name brand recognition. I'm enjoying this car though. Jeez, Sinister. Sinister, if you look at, go to eBay, I think, or go to Amazon, you can find Track Racer there. And I think those, you can get lower shipping rates. Because that doesn't sound right. Granted, I don't know where you're from, actually. Yeah, I want to test out an R-Seat sometime. I am possibly going to see Sean Cole this weekend. I'm not sure, though. I need to get in touch with him. But there's a chance I might be able to hang out with him, maybe try doing a live stream with him. And he has the R-Seat RS1, I believe. Drive the Alfa Giulia, please. Victor, I already drove that, man. I already drove that. That was, I think, the third car I drove. George, thank you for subscribing. What wheel I'm using? I'm using the Thrustmaster TSXW wheel with the Sparco P310 Comp Mod wheel. Sean Cole's definitely very detailed in his product reviews. One of the reasons I enjoy them. I'm looking to try to do a little more. So, I'm going to try a GT3 race around Laguna. I think that would be a fitting thing. Let me check something real quick. Hold on, is that text from... Okay. Can I go drifting? I'm not good at drifting, guys. I'm not good at drifting. But we can try it later. So let's try a quick race. So quick race. 5 laps that... Or no, we'll do a little longer. Laguna, select car. Actually, let's go GT4. GT4 can make things interesting. I like the Porsche Cayman GT4 myself. Summary. We'll do... Or actually, no, it's not there. So, 11 lap race. Let's... That should be a good roster. And M235, that's not an actual GT4 car, I don't think. I just want to make sure I have GT4. So Lotus, Porsche, and Maserati. That should be good. So we'll do just a quick race. Actually, 98%. That's a little too strong for me. Screw it. Or wait, we need to add more cars too. So, let's see. We'll do 21 car field at 93% strength. That should be all right. Great Christmas gift from Kunos. Yep, I'd be inclined to agree with that. All right, Gaming Tech, thanks for that. TM Gaming, I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself? So we're starting in 21st. This should make things interesting. 11 laps to climb up. What? Come on. I had the clutch in. I guess you can't use clutch. That kind of sucks. Or because this is a paddle shift car, I guess. Oh, that transmission shift clunk. Oh, that hole closed right when I entered it. Little bit of a traffic jam in the first corner. Thanks, Sinister. Thank you for that. Whoop. Little bit of understeer through that corner. We're side by side. Let's see. A little wide. Dang, we're going to lose a lot of ground going up to the carousel. Or not carousel, corkscrew. Wrong track. Whoop, fudge. Let's see if we can make up some more spots. A little hard push there, but didn't hurt anyone. Made it past, so we started 21st. We're up to 14th. We've made up 7 spots in 1 lap. Oh, there's a car spun around. Oh, he's backing onto the track. Oh, that could have been scary. Roll on the throttle, bring it out. I like the Assetto Corsa version slightly better. The Project Cars version is not laser scanned, and I can feel some slight discrepancies from the Project Cars version to this. And this is very similar to the iRacing version. So, for example, that corner leading up to the corkscrew, it feels slightly off in Project Cars. This, it feels okay. Oh! Let's avoid him. So, out of all the gear that I have, what would my ideal setup be? that would be the Fanatec Club Sport Wheel version 2.5, the Husingveld Engineering Sim Pedals Pro, the Fanatec Club Sport Shifter, and I'd say right now the GTO Mega Cockpit, because that is what I would go out and say is the most sturdy and what I've been enjoying. Also the handbrake, we'll throw that in. And for just sim racing, I'd say I'd go with Oculus Rift over triples. For productivity purposes, I love the triples though. Yeah, TM Gaming, I think you'll enjoy Assetto Corsa a lot. And then you can finally join in sim racing system races. Remember guys, tonight is the Sim Racing System Sim Racing Paddock race. And that is at the Mod Road Atlanta track with the Porsche GT3 Cup car. So you would need the Porsche pack that has the GT3 Cup car. I want to say that's the second pack. It might be the third though. Seems like a lot of the AI cars have issues with the corkscrew right now. What time is the race? It is at, I believe, 6 p.m. Pacific time. Adjust that to your time zone that you need. Yeah, screen door effect, it's more noticeable for some people than others. What is my opinion on the Thrustmaster TX? Definitely one of the better bang for the buck models, especially if you can get it with the 3-pedal set for under $300. I do not like that stock Ferrari 458 Italia rim. I'd say go for the one that has either the GTE rim or an Alcantara rim. Motion, or however you pronounce your name. I think there are some perks for going with the Podium, because the Podium will have support for Xbox One. It will allow you to attach other Fanatec peripherals onto the wheel, so you can use multiple devices on one USB. So those are some benefits to consider. If you want it now, OpenSim Wheel is a great choice. Yeah, Race Department is a great site. Bram, the founder of the site, is a relatively decent friend of mine. It was just his birthday, I think, yesterday or 2 days ago. But yeah, so Motion, the question is, are you going to use other Fanatec peripherals, or are you just wanting to use other accessories? Because if you're going to use a Club Sport pedals, Club Sport shifter, Club Sport handbrake, or anything like that, then it might be nice to have all those managed via one device. If you're looking at using other high-end accessories such as Husingveld pedals or something like that, then you might want to just stick around or just go with an OpenSim wheel or AccuForce or something like that. Also worth mentioning is the Podium. It will mainly just support Fanatec rims, so factor that in as well. So it's going to be utilizing Fanatec's ecosystem. So if you like Fanatec rims, the Podium could be a good option. If you are looking for the or say like a custom rim or something like from Open Sim Wheels or Asher Racing, then you might want to look into Open Sim Wheel again. So those are questions that need to be asked, and you can look into that. Whoo! Little oversteer there. Curious what they have coming for the next range of Formula rims. Well, there is the CSL McLaren that's technically a GT3 rim, but it has an analog clutch, which could be interesting, or an analog hand clutch. So that could be an idea on what the direction for future Formula rims are going to be. Oh, Ben Vid Productions, thank you very much. Thank you. Awesome, thank you. And yes, that bar did update with the donation ticker. Thank you very much. Should I buy the Fanatic F1 rim or the McLaren GT rim? That is an interesting toss-up, because if you're looking for the McLaren GT rim, it has the dual clutch. I don't think it has as much as a, it doesn't have the, what is it, display that the F1 rim does have, but I think the McLaren rim could be more full-featured. The quick release isn't as good as the one on the Formula rim. However, Fanatic is going to be releasing their Club Sport adapter, so you can update the quick release, which that's one of my bigger gripes with the Fanatic CSL rims. That quick release doesn't feel as secure as like a metal quick release. So seeing Fanatic offering the ability to upgrade the quick release on a CSL rim, I like that. Let's see if I can get a run on them by the first corner, maybe. I don't... Or, hold on, I might have a run. No contact. We're good. We are good. The Formula rim is going to be built with higher quality materials. That is true. I like the Formula carbon rim I have. I enjoy it a lot. Come on. Oh, little nudge. Robin's racing, but we got the spot. F1 2018, more of a simulator. I'd hope that too, but it is a little tricky looking at that because F1, they're trying to appeal to the masses. The masses prefer a more accessible, dare I say, easier title than a simulator. So an easier title will appeal to more people, sell them more, make them more money. Woo! So what I'd love to see is something like, say, R Factor 2 get a full F1 2018 mod that's built to high quality. That's what I would like to see. I miss the days where CTDP, they would have the full F1 mods for R Factor, and they would put painstaking detail into it. So, literally, you could download CTDP 2006 and run a simulated version of, say, the Monaco Grand Prix with the cars as they ran at Monaco. So it's like, oh, that was just beautiful. With all the different body kits modeled and everything. So F1, it does a good job of giving you the experience of what it would be like to live a day in the life of an F1 driver. The driving experience is adequate. That's all I can really say. They could flesh it out more, but I think largely they settle for good enough, which is okay. There's a merit in that, but I would have just loved to see them go all out. So we have one more lap. I don't know if I'll be able to catch these guys, because they're about 6 or 7 seconds ahead. Or wait, no, it's 2 laps to go. Okay. So random question. How would you guys feel if I live streamed me running in an iRacing championship? Because, a little embarrassment, I've never run a series to its full completion of 13 weeks. I want to try that out though. I want to see how that goes. So I think I'll look into maybe running a championship. See how I stack up. So I think I used up too much of my car, too much of my tires to get up through that field. So I don't think I'll be able to take 6, unfortunately. Because we're about maybe 5 seconds back. It's motion! Thank you very much. Woo! Awesome. One step further to getting that wheel, I think. Why, Will, do you think so many devs choose not to make any street tracks? Ryza, Race Room, and Cody's the exception. Well, I think part of it is that there is an extra level of effort required to make street circuits. If you think about it, it's not just the track, it's also the buildings around it. It is all of the different atmosphere elements, such as other roads and everything like that. So it makes it more of a challenge. And also, all that data has to be rendered for the driver. So it's taxing on computers and systems, especially at the fidelity we have nowadays. So also, I think another difficult element is factor in laser scanning and point clouds. So the laser scan of a track can sometimes take up to a week. Street circuits are temporary. So with that being said, there'd only be like a 3 or 4 day window to actually scan everything. And that makes it tricky. I think that's part of the reason. Hello, Protocol. This is Mazda Raceway Laguna Seca. This is the newest track to be released in Assetto Corsa, and best of all, it is free. Automobilista does have some street circuits, but they are largely Brazilian street circuits. Also, technically, if you want to consider, there is Montreal. Montreal is technically a street circuit. So we finished 7th. Started 21st, finished 7th. That is awesome effort. I mean, yeah, we could have maybe done a little better, but could have been a lot worse too. We didn't really have any mistakes. So, Pete, Laguna is a lot of fun. It was a blast to drive on, and it's a deceptively tricky track. It's so easy to miss corners. It's so easy to struggle. So when you get good laps put together, when you are actually able to run well, it's a lot of fun. Oh, that's interesting to hear, Clutch Cup. So, yeah, you might, guys, you might want to check that out. Maybe check out Clutch Cup. Around the world in 80 races. Nice play on words. So I think before I go, I want to just do an insane test now. Ferrari F2004 around Laguna Seca. Oh boy. So we'll just do practice. This is going to be nuts, guys. Adelaide, where you live. Yeah, that's in Automobilista. Fun track. Fun track. Better or worse than Laguna in iRacing? So, the driving on it feels just about right. It feels largely the same as what we are experiencing. So, yeah, with this, you see, it looks close to identical. And one thing to note, Laguna Seca is also in Project Cars and Project Cars 2. That version is not laser scanned. So you can tell there's a difference between this version, or this version in iRacing compared to Project Cars. I think some of the differences you'll see in this are due to the camera. So yeah, this is fun. This feels right. The same instincts I'm using in iRacing work in Assetto Corsa. One thing I've been hearing, though, is it seems like the Assetto Corsa version of Laguna Seca is a little more sterile, a little more lifeless, which I might agree with a little bit. I think the iRacing version has more signs of life, but in terms of track mesh, in terms of the feeling, they feel just about identical. So I gotta give Kunos credit. This is a good version. TM Gaming, did I enjoy WRC7? I'm enjoying it a bit. I think it's a little better than Dirt 4 in terms of physics. It is better than Dirt Rally in terms of force feedback. I think Dirt 4 has better force feedback than WRC though. But WRC has the better physics. But I'm going to shut up. Let's listen to the car. Oh, beautiful sound. Beautiful sound. Yeah, iRacing's version of Laguna Seca is definitely older too, because it was one of the first tracks to come out for iRacing, and iRacing launched in 2008. So if you consider the track was likely scanned and built in 2007, it's a decade old. I mean, sure, they've done minor updates, but it's more like coloring and stuff. But this is an actual recently scanned 2017 version of Laguna Seca. This is a fun combo though. It really does remind me of like the kart days. So the older IndyCar. This is just, oh, 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 we caught that. I didn't think we were going to catch that. But I think in the past decade, the track has largely stayed the same. I don't think there's been any massive changes in the layout. But, oh ho ho! So, if you drive the iRacing version and this version back to back, I think you'll find it's very, very, very close. And that's what matters. It's realistic. It's a hell of a lot of fun! Woo! So I think I'm going to do one more lap and I'm going to wrap up this stream. All good things must come to an end, and I have to pack, man. I might be leaving for LA tomorrow. I'm either leaving for LA tomorrow or Friday. And yeah, I haven't even started packing yet. I need to do laundry, I gotta pack, I gotta clean out my car. Oh, fun stuff. But oh, this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sound. So guys, try out the Laguna Seca. This is a lot of fun. But yeah, so its motion, I do really enjoy the Fanatic wheels. They definitely are a good level of quality when they're working. I have had issues with reliability time to time, but when everything is working as it should, it makes up for it. I'm willing to accept the risk of something breaking to enjoy it, because realistically, everything has a chance of failing. T300 RS, I had a track record of failing, but I'm willing to recommend that wheel as well because it's a good mid-range wheel. And my T500 broke, but I still recommended that. So really, anything is possible breaking. I'd say don't let that detract from your decision too much. Enjoy what it has to offer. So I accidentally ended up doing another lap. Rambling, and all of a sudden you get another lap. And that is what sim racing addiction will do to you. You're just like, one more lap. So I admit it, I'm a sim racing addict. One more lap. Haha. I don't know how many times I'm going to say one more lap, but I know I need to get my stuff done. But yeah, what's another few minutes? So if tracks are not laser scanned, it depends on what they do, because there are different methods. There's CAD data, which is data that the track actually has, and they can share that with the developer. They'll just use visual references to recreate it the best they can, or they'll just do what, they also have drone scanning, which was used in Project Cars 2, which could do a job recreating it accurately, but not as accurately as actually being at the track and laser scanning. So there are a variety of different options. But yeah, like a lot of the mod tracks are actually recreated either from memory or from just calculations. They're not laser scanned. One more lap, I know, I'm an addict. So much fun though. So yeah, there are different ways to make a track. Laser scanning is the go-to for what is regarded to as the most accurate, where they scan the track, has all these dots, and you basically connect the dots to make the track. So that's what makes it accurate. But yeah, so that is usually what it is. But yeah, you'll notice some minor discrepancies between the Project Cars 2 version and the iRacing / Assetto Corsa version. 10 hours later. Yeah, I need to do my 24-hour live stream sometime. But it'll be sometime early 2018. This holiday season's just getting hectic, but we'll get it done, I promise. Okay. Finito. Done. This is so much fun, guys. I can't hold you off anymore. You guys got to drive this for yourself. This DLC is a lot of fun. So, if you guys have your sim rigs at the ready, I recommend you fire up Assetto Corsa. Give this a try, especially with the F2004 if you have it, but also the Alfa Romeo 33. Great car. So, guys, give this a try yourself. It is so much fun. And odds are I'm not going to do another live stream until maybe the 29th or the 30th. So keep that in mind. And yeah, so I'll keep you posted, but I might also do one with Sean Cole. And remember that you are going to have a lot of fun. I just completely forgot what I was going to say. My mind's kind of shot right now. But yeah, so you guys have a great holidays and have a lot of fun. And if I don't see you, say maybe in Sean Cole's stream, I will possibly see you after Christmas. So guys, have a great Christmas and a great rest of your day.